Hoffa.
Oh, heart so cold. They think I sold my soul. Like I would ever sell my soul. No, they wanna know how I'm so cold with it. My niggas see me and say, bro, did it. My diamonds dancing got them so livid. If you a hater, man, you're
I might have fucked a couple big bitches, but I never fuck with jealousy. Niggas talking like a op, keep the same energy. Homie said we crew still, but Brody just a friend of me. I don't fuck with you still, you know I got a memory.
I never changed like Hov said. You can't relate if you never slept on a cold bed. You wasn't plucking roaches off of mold bread with holes in your pro cats. I was only a teen, but felt more like an old head.
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
Snow the product, the name.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Sound like some drugs.
It sounds like it. Originally, it was just from Snow White, literally.
Snow White?
Like, yeah, I was like 15 with my friend. And
I
we were
was
just,
not see
Snow White.
Yeah, it was just from
not
the
see
Disney
that one
thing.
coming.
Yeah, and then my friend was like, my friend wanted to like help manage me, so she was like, "You'll be like the product, you know, like sell you, like you can't sell yourself, like I'll sell you, like I'll, you know, go." So it was Snow White, the product. But then the whole Disney thing, and you know, at 19, I started researching like trademark law and everything, and figuring it all out. And Disney was kind of like, nah. So then I just Snow the product, and I liked a three word name because it was easier to Google. In my mind, I was like, you know, I could have just kept it Snow, but like it was just a lot of other Snows. So I was like, Snow the product makes sense.
That's why they thought you were white.
Yeah.
Snow White, the
just,
product? That's why they thought you were white.
Yeah. Or also because the biggest headline on a video that went viral was this white girl can spit or can rap or whatever the fuck they said. But Snow the product was a cool name. Because it also is like, I knew I was a product. Like I knew the rap version of me was a product. I was a person. I had a child. I was married. I had a house in Texas. Like being a homeowner, early 20s, and that's pre, you know, deal meant I was a grown-ass person in my mind. You know, I was just normal. Still am.
Well, your normal is different. Your normal is not somebody else's regular normal, which leads me to like my next question. I think one of the reasons why your fans love you so much is because you've let them. Because you've let them into your world so much. You don't. It's hard to see where your privacy line is.
I'm dead.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't know. If I'm your fan, I feel like I really know you.
Yeah.
You tell a lot of your personal life. Your family is all over your gram. Your mother's over here. Your lady's over here. Your brother's right here. Do you ever, like, I'm going to be a product. I'm going to sell. Is there a line anymore between?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I don't put any issues that I have with my family out or like my current relationship out. I don't do any of that, you know. I've also even kept a lot even about past situations where like maybe somebody might talk hella shit about me and I don't ever really fully speak too many things because sometimes I'll be like, some things could just, like I said, you know, with the label that kind of fucked me over, like sometimes you need to focus more on moving forward than fighting anything from the past or putting out any problems. So yeah, what you see seems to be my private life, but my private life has ups and downs. What you see is the moments I want to show you of my private life. Day has 24 hours. If I go live for 2 of them, you saw what my live stream was in front of that 2-dimensional little situation, but you don't know what the hell else is going on. And you also don't know what I live besides the posts that I make, which are obviously carefully curated. And it is a little bit of my life, but you know, it's like, for example, I have chickens, I have goats. I don't continuously tell people like, you know, what really happens in a ranch when you gotta guard your animals from coyotes and, you know, there might be vermin and there's, you know what I mean? Like you gotta fucking deal with plants or the ugly parts of it. Like you just see the cute little plants and the butterflies and the nice shit.
So I think that's part of it. You're curating it doesn't look like you're curating. You're curating to the point where it doesn't look like you're curating. It just really looks like random life.
Well, they say really private people make it seem like you know them very well, but you still have yourself. There's things that I really care about for myself only, you know? I want certain things to be just for me. And like I said, I like my son. One of the best things about my fucking entire life and everything that I've ever done is like everything related to my son. And if he goes, I don't want to be on social media, then boom. You're going to still see him around, but you're not really going to see him be the center of attention because he decided that.
You parents, boy.
But you definitely share enough on your platform to make someone feel like they actually know you. Because I went through your brand, and you have a personality.
Thank you.
Like right now, like what is your brand focus right now?
Brand or brain?
Your brand.
Oh, brand focus?
I see you on podcasts. I see you all over. You do everywhere.
Okay,
I think I'm just vibing.
Focus?
None. That's all. I have ADHD as fuck. I'm neurodivergent as hell. Like I don't fucking know. Yeah, no. I think I threw away the concept that everyone's obsessed with, which is, you know, like the marketing and the this and the that. And I'm really just living. Like I said, like, you know, I'm doing this. I had told you on tour that I was gonna see you again. So when you know, she was saying, oh, maybe, you know, can we go to New York to, you know, for the baptism? I was like, sure, let's go. I had already told you that I was going to do the interview. So I'm like, boom, I pop up. Like, I don't know. I'm living. Yeah, like I'm a person of my word. I'm living, I'm vibing. I make sure that people in my life experience a good life. And I care a lot about my work to life ratio. So I'm vibing. If it lines up, then I assume the universe wants me to do it. If it doesn't, I'll do it later.
Are you as successful as you'd like to be?
I think that's something that I struggle with every day. And that's not even coming from what I want to be a more famous rapper. I think it comes more from, do I want more or am I grateful for what I have? And I think it's always constantly both. You know, like it's like, I'm grateful for what I have. You know, I very much give myself reality checks. I'm very in touch with a lot of different people that I know what their life is like. I know what my life is like. I'm very aware that I'm blessed. At the same time, I think the main thing that keeps me happy and keeps me focused is that I always want more. I've never stopped wanting more, you know, but I'm not desperate for more and I'm not, I'm like, I'm hungry for more, but I'm not fucking desperate. So I'm not making decisions out of like need. I'm like, I want to attract and align, and if it does, cool, and if it doesn't, then I'll figure it out. But it's more of a game, you know? It's like, I want to win constantly, and you could do that in many ways. I could fucking, you know, buy a property and get money, or I could do this, or I could do that. I think the freedom that I have now, thank God, is because of all the sacrifices I've made throughout my life, but I know that there will be more sacrifices and more things that I have to do. You know, I'm not dead. I want to keep making money.
What's been the biggest sacrifice so far?
I think time with my family. I think some of my privacy. And I think one of the biggest things is that when you have followers or commenters or people, you know, I think it becomes something that people can easily weaponize against you. I think that if you're the more successful one out of two people arguing, people will always villainize you and make you be the bad guy because you got shit and they, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's just like the fact that the more I work for, the more I sacrifice for, the more I gain, the easier it is to make me seem like a bad person is sad. Because genuinely, like, I think I've always enjoyed being like a soft, emotional person. And the world made me hard for a while. And I'm glad that I'm finally going back to who I really am. But unfortunately, like, I'm very aware of why the world will do that to you. And it sucks. What's one of your biggest regrets being in the industry? Not listening to Dove. Nah.
That's most of you motherfuckers.
Right. No, I think
I know exactly what I'm doing. DFG, you heard? Yeah. I'm from the streets where the hood was swallowing me. Bullets are following me. These haters out to get me. Look how this Prada fit me. We move around with blickies. I got that bag, not a stash. Thick as Lionel Richie's. Jack riding out the 50. Many men wish death upon me. Don't hold your breath, a nigga step and get pressed to concrete. I'm God's blessed. I don't stress, I get dressed. The R&B, Teflon on, doing duets with an Aubrey. It be some tragic shit. Paramedics looking sad as shit. Throw a sheet over you like a magic trick.